Hey guys, American Movie Freak Tracy here. Today we're going to talk about a movie called Mafia Mama. And this movie is rated R for bloody violence and sexual content. The runtime is 1 hour 41 minutes. The film opened this weekend, Friday, April 14th. Mafia Mama stars Toni Collette as Kristin, or the Mafia Mama in this case, and Monica Bellucci, who plays Bianca, who is basically the mob consigliere. The plot of the film is that Kristin, who lives in the United States, her grandfather passes away, and he's a mob boss back in Italy. And she gets a call from Bianca, and it's explained to her that her grandfather passed away and wants her to come and take over the family business. She's not sure she wants to do this until she catches her husband, who's supposed to be having band practice, and he's having relations with another woman. So this kind of pushes her over the edge, and she decides to go ahead and go over to Italy and see what this is all about. Well, when she gets there, she realizes that what it is that they want is her grandfather wants her to take over being the head of the mob, and there's some comedy that ensues at this point.
I've got a lot going on at home. My son just went to college, and my husband just cheated on me.
You want me to take care of him?
No! No. No, God, no.
One of the problems that I had with this film is that most of the funny parts are actually shown in the trailer. And so you can bypass all of the violence and blood involved, and you can bypass all of that and see most of the funny parts just by watching the trailer. I'm not a huge fan of Toni Collette. I've seen her in really just one other film. That was Knives Out, and she played her character well. The problem is I didn't like the character that she played. She was just kind of annoying, and sometimes her voice kind of grates on your nerves. And so she did the acting role pretty good, I suppose. I just don't like her that much as an actress. Not a huge fan of sexual situations being shown in films. I just don't think they're necessary. Fortunately, there was no nudity in this one. It just was kind of distasteful showing it anything at all. I mean, we probably could have gotten the idea if they would have shot it a different way. But as films go, sometimes they just like to throw those things in there. I don't know why. They call it artistic creativity, but it's just really not necessary. I wish we would go back to the way films were 60, 70 years ago, when the couple would go into a room and the door would close and everybody knows what's going on in there. We don't need to see the act. So that's just me. I'm a little old-fashioned that way. There was a bit of profanity. I guess I would call it severe. If that's a no-go for you, then maybe skip this movie. So it has the bloody violence, some sexual content. Most of that sexual content, thankfully, is over in the beginning of the film. And as I said, there's no nudity. There's one scene where, and it's shown on the trailer, so it's not a spoiler alert, but they're at a self-defense training class, and a support character uses the F word, replacing it for the word love, and it's, in my opinion, distasteful. And then she gets everybody else to chant it around her, and some people think that's kind of funny. I really didn't, and so that for me was a real downside. There were a few other funny parts in the film, but as I said, most of it was pretty much done in the trailers, so you can kind of figure out what's going to happen. It's pretty predictable, and so not really even on my favorites list for 2023. Could have done without it, but that's for you to decide based on my opinions, I guess, in this review. So take it for what it's worth, but for me, the movie is a 5 out of 10, so very mediocre. I don't recommend going to see the film. Just watch the trailer and you pretty much get the film. So that's my review for Mafia Mama. Hope this helps you decide whether to go and in my opinion, waste your time or money on this film. As always, thanks so much for watching my reviews. If you would like to email me to give me a comment or a suggestion or even a criticism, I can always delete it if I don't like it. It's my prerogative. You can send me those emails at americanmoviefreak@protonmail.com, or you can put it in the comments below. Please subscribe if you like my movie reviews. I've got a few more. I'm a little behind right now. I've had a few family events and things that have come up, so I'm actually going to be doing hopefully 3 other ones. Maybe not today, but you can look forward to more reviews moving forward. Thanks so much again, and as always, I hope to see you at the show.